Hi, everyone. How are you today? We are on number 7 of 8 parts of the IEP. If you've been following me and you're enjoying the videos, please do me a favor and like or comment below so that I can pop up more to get my information out to more people so that we can help more families and parents understand the process of IEPs and what should and should not be happening during meetings. So number 7, part of the IEP, is the date for beginning of services and the frequency, location, and duration of the services. And this is important for all the services being provided, whether it be resource room, occupational therapy, speech therapy, whatever extra services your child is getting, as well as the goals and objectives. So for the goals, it usually just has the beginning of the IEP period, which is the date that you're having the IEP meeting, and it's usually an annual goal. However, sometimes the goals will be a little bit shorter or a little bit longer, that they want to, the school wants to work on one goal for 6 months and then move on to another goal. So they might have different time periods. And this is also for your services, which if your child is getting extra support in math, for example, if the school says it's going to be an hour a week, extra support for math, this is to say, okay, once a week, an hour, what's the least restrictive environment? So is this going to occur in the general education classroom, which is sometimes called push-in services? Or is this going to happen outside of the general education classroom, which is pull-out services? And so sometimes for push-in, the special education teacher will come into the classroom during the math lesson and help support your child as needed. This definitely needs to be discussed of what is best for your child. Sometimes pull out is needed because the one-on-one instruction is important, but sometimes push-in is better because then the child is within the classroom and feels like part of the group. The other thing is that for services, when you're looking at your occupational therapy and your speech therapy, how often, and again, is it in the general education classroom, which is push-in services, or outside of the general education classroom, which is pull-out services, or a combination? It can be both. So you want to make sure that you have when it's starting and when it's ending, how often it's happening, and in what area it's happening. The last thing to remember is that if you're in a transition year, for your child is going from elementary school to middle school or middle school to high school, there are times that you will write the IEP for what services will look like to finish out middle school. And so you'll have the dates until the end of the school year. And then to start the new school year, services will look different. Because obviously in middle school and in high school, things are going to look a little bit different. So just make sure you look at what's most important for your child and where you want the services, when to start, and how they're going to happen. And if you have any questions or have any concerns, feel free to reach out to me. And again, I'm Frances Shefter at Shefter Law PA, and you can reach me at 301 605 7303.